50 Cent posted a photo on Instagram that pulled T.I.'s wife, Tiny Harris, straight into their ongoing feud, and it set off a chain reaction that dragged in T.I.'s son, King Harris, who then crossed a line that had the internet losing it. The big question now, did 50 Cent, with one now-deleted Instagram post, manage to expose the Harris family and flip the entire narrative of this beef? Let's break down exactly what went down between 50 Cent, T.I., and King Harris, and how a single Instagram post turned a versus argument into something nobody saw coming. To understand how we got here, we have to go back to the start of this beef, and it begins with one word: versus. T.I. has been pushing 50 Cent to face him in a song-for-song battle since Versus blew up in 2020, but Fifth has yet to agree. This is not new. T.I. has been vocal for years across multiple platforms and interviews about wanting 50 Cent as his opponent, and for years, 50 either ignored it or brushed it off. But things escalated in February 2026. The Atlanta rapper doubled down on his challenge during a live Nightcap episode in San Francisco on Friday, February 6th, hosted by Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco Johnson. This wasn't a quiet interview. T.I. was on stage in front of a live audience, calling out 50 Cent by name. He talked about speaking with Swizz Beatz about doing a versus and made it clear 50 was the one he wanted. "He don't want no smoke, though. I called my man out. He duck and smoke," T.I. said on stage with cameras rolling and Shannon Sharpe right there. Now, for context, this wasn't just reckless talk. On the $1 Million Worth of Gain podcast, T.I. went further. He claimed that they had actually agreed to a hit-for-hit showdown, but 50 Cent backed out. T.I. said this wasn't a one-sided convo. They had been moving around L.A., selling shows together, and had discussed the versus, coming to a verbal agreement. The plan, T.I. said, was for him to go public first, and 50 would follow. But when T.I. did his part, 50 allegedly acted confused, and that's what set him off. "Now I question your character." "No, just say you don't want to do it," T.I. said on the podcast, making it clear this was about respect, not just music. T.I. drew a line in the sand. "I have no interest in standing on stage with him. I don't respect him." That's not "I don't like him," not "I'm upset." That's a statement that carries weight in hip-hop. At this point, the internet was buzzing. Fans debated whether T.I. had enough hits to take 50, whether 50 was ducking, or if he was just uninterested. And we all know 50 Cent always responds. The man has feuded publicly with Ja Rule, Rick Ross, Diddy, Floyd Mayweather, and more. He doesn't let things slide. But when 50 responded, it wasn't with music, it wasn't with a versus acceptance, it wasn't about T.I.'s catalog. He went somewhere else entirely. Instagram, and what he posted completely shifted the direction of this beef. Before we get into that now-deleted post, we need to see what happened between the Nightcap appearance and the Instagram post. 50 didn't post out of nowhere. He fired shots first, and those shots hit a nerve. After T.I. publicly called out 50 for ducking the versus, 50 shared a clip of T.I.'s Crime Stoppers Atlanta ad on Instagram, implying T.I. was a snitch. "I know Atlanta pick and choose who they support, but y'all gotta do better, LOL. Keep my name out your mouth," he captioned the post. That ad has followed T.I. for years, part of his community service after his 2007 federal gun case, and 50 Cent has used it multiple times to paint T.I. as someone who cooperates with law enforcement. But he didn't stop there. 50 Cent also posted a clip of T.I. testifying in court about the murder of one of his friends, the trial of Hosea Thomas, who killed T.I.'s friend Philante Johnson in Cincinnati back in 2006. And that's where the internet split. T.I.'s supporters argued it wasn't snitching, he was just seeking justice. Others felt the footage reinforced 50's narrative. Either way, the message was clear. 50 Cent wasn't letting T.I. question his character without consequences. Then came the King Rat comment, and things went from tense to explosive. King Harris did not respond calmly. The 21-year-old went straight into an expletive-laced Instagram rant aimed at 50 Cent. He didn't just defend his mother, he crossed a line that no one expected. King directly referenced 50 Cent's deceased mother, Sabrina Jackson, telling him to post a picture of her grave instead of dragging Tiny into the feud. He also shared images of tombstones on his Instagram story, adding messages like, "Where your mama at? Dig up your mama." This move immediately blew up across social media. Screenshots and clips circulated within minutes, with fans and blogs picking apart every word. Raindrops Media captured King's Instagram stories on X, formerly Twitter, reporting that he had fully entered the battle, turning what had been a rapper versus rapper feud into a full-blown family affair. 50 Cent, known for his strategic patience, didn't respond aggressively right away. Instead, he posted a Pepe the Frog meme on Instagram with the caption, "LOL, that's it," signaling that he was aware of King's move, but was choosing to calculate his response rather than escalate publicly. Meanwhile, T.I. publicly supported his son, posting his own comments and releasing a snippet of a diss track titled War, showing he was channeling the tension into music, like a veteran rapper would. The key takeaway: King Harris's reaction transformed the feud. What started as a versus dispute between T.I. and 50 Cent now involves personal family attacks, grave references, and the potential for far-reaching consequences. T.I.'s history of physically confronting King when he embarrassed the family, as seen in previous incidents like the 2023 Falcons game, suggests that the tension between father and son could escalate further, making the next moves in this feud unpredictable and high stakes. If you want, I can make a concise timeline of the 50 Cent T.I. King Harris saga that shows exactly how it escalated step by step, so it's easy to follow. Do you want me to do that? Here's a clear breakdown of what went down in this stage of the beef. King Harris, 21, didn't hold back. After 50 Cent posted an unflattering photo of Tiny Harris, King went straight to Instagram stories and launched an expletive-filled rant aimed at 50 Cent. He directly referenced 50 Cent's deceased mother, Sabrina Jackson, telling him to dig up your mama, and even posted images of tombstones with her name on them. He told 50 Cent to put flowers on her grave instead of dragging other people's mothers into the feud. This move escalated the situation far beyond what many expected. While 50 Cent had gone after T.I. publicly before, this was the first time a member of T.I.'s family directly targeted him with such sensitive content. The reaction on social media was immediate, with Raindrops Media reporting that King had entered the chat and screenshots going viral. Even T.I. supporters acknowledged that King crossed a line. T.I. himself co-signed his son's actions. He posted messages of support on Instagram, reinforcing that King's defense of their mother was valid in their eyes. Tiny Harris, the woman at the center of it all, remained silent, which made her stance ambiguous, but contrasted sharply with the noise coming from T.I. and King. 50 Cent, true to form, didn't escalate publicly. Instead, he posted a Pepe the Frog meme with the caption, "LOL," letting the insult linger and the internet react while he calculated his next move. His response shows his typical strategy. He doesn't overreact in public, but remembers everything and uses it to his advantage later. This feud, which started over a versus battle, had now evolved into a highly personal family affair, involving sensitive topics that most of the hip-hop community considers off-limits. King Harris's actions put the Harris family in a position where the stakes are far higher than just music or public clout. If you want, I can make a tight step-by-step timeline of this 50 Cent T.I. King Harris saga, so it's easy to follow who did what and when. It would fit perfectly for a video script or post. Do you want me to do that?